Now that we've talked about why feedback is so important, let's practice how we can actually give good feedback. So, what does good feedback look like? You can think of good feedback as a spark, and we're going to look at how good feedback is specific, practical, actionable, referenced, and kind. So, specific feedback means that the comments are linked to a specific word, phrase, or sentence. So, you're really pinpointing where the problem is. Practical feedback offers a solution or strategy to improve the work, including possible revisions or links to helpful resources or examples. Actionable means that the writer, knows what steps to take for improvement. They know what they need to fix. Referenced means it explains why that's a problem, how it doesn't meet what they were trying to do. And of course, kind. All of our feedback, even critical feedback, is meant to be supportive. So let's look at some examples. Here's a good example of feedback. This paragraph is confusing because I cannot follow your topic. This is specific, so it pinpoints exactly which paragraph is confusing. It's referenced. It explains why it's confusing because they can't follow the topic. It's actionable because the writer knows what they need to fix. And it's framed in a kind manner. Look at this one. I'm confused about who they are in this sentence. Can you use fewer pronouns so the story is easier to follow? Again, it's specific. It's talking about a specific sentence. It's practical and offers a suggestion. It's referenced and it explains. And it's kind. Explain a little more about why you chose this example from the text. Specific, which example? It's practical, it's offering a suggestion. It's actionable, the writer knows what to fix. And again, it's kind. I like how you repeated key words from your hook here in your conclusion to show their importance. It's specific, the key words. It's referenced, and it explains why it's helpful. And it's kind. Here's some not helpful feedback. Good job. Good job doing what? Which part is good? The whole thing is good? I'm perfect at everything? I like it. Which part do you like? Why do you like it? I'm confused. Well, what's confusing? Which part is confusing? What can I do to make it not confusing? Giving statements like this does not help the person who's getting feedback. So let's practice. Miss Tootin was given the prompt, write about a moment of happiness from the last 6 months. The next slide has the first draft of the writing. The moments that have brought me the most joy in the last 6 months was being able to return to coaching soccer. Finally seeing my girls back out on the field made me so happy. I love watching them be really competitive with each other 1 minute and then laughing like crazy the next. My whole life has been about building relationships with middle schoolers, whether it was through working at summer camp, teaching, or coaching soccer. When COVID shut down everything, I had all of that taken away from me. Seeing my soccer girls again renewed my sense of purpose. This is not the most interesting paragraph right now. It's just some ideas that need to be revised. So I want you to think about what feedback you could give Miss Tootin, me, on my writing in order to make it better. So look through it again. What is some feedback that you could give that would help me get better at writing? Let's look at what I came up with. If I was the teacher of Miss Tootin, which would be really meta because I am Miss Tootin, but if I was another person giving feedback, this is what I might give. You use the word soccer too many times and it makes the paragraph sound repetitive. The introduction sentence is not very attention grabbing, so the reader might not want to know what comes after. Try adding more description for the emotions you were feeling. The topic is relatable. Everyone feels like they lost something during the pandemic. Try elaborating on that theme to connect with the reader more. So notice that I didn't just say you suck and everything's terrible and you're the worst writer ever. That wouldn't be very kind. I didn't give vague comments like, nice work, or that's okay. I gave very specific, practical, actionable, referenced, and kind feedback so that the writer can get better. So now it's your turn. You're going to complete the assignment on Google Classroom by providing meaningful feedback to the students to help them improve their writing. So you don't have to hit all 5 of these things. You might have feedback that's not specific, practical, actionable, referenced, and kind all at the same time. Notice that the feedback we gave, that one was maybe 4 of the things, 4 of the things, 4 of the things, 3 of the things. But that's kind of your goal, is to be as clear and specific as possible. All right, so good luck on your assignment.